Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I'm going to do about history on the topic defining history. So let's get about one. History lesson number 1. What is history? History is the study of past. That means to get to know about the past, you need to study history. To get to know who lived in the past, who were the animals, what did the people in the past eat, where did they live. So all of this will be found out if you studied history. Events occurring before the invention of writing systems are considered prehistory. That is a very important point. That means we write now. Before we started to write, some events occurred. That means some things happened. People did not write from the beginning of the world. So those stuff, until we started to write, is called prehistory. Right. So this is a very important question. Why do we need history? History helps us understand change in how the society we live in came to be. So we all live in a particular country, in an area. So we need to know how this area formed. Were all these buildings around us there when the world began? We have to know it by studying history. The second reason history is inescapable as a subject of serious study follows closely on the first. So that is that we have to study very, very closely to our first point. To know about everything. Actually, yeah, that's the word. Everything. Okay, so this is interesting, a historical source. What is a historical source? Actually, historical source is the data, the history data. The historical source, also known as historical material or historical data, is original source that contain important historical information. The historical data or the historical source. That means the source. It's not the sauce we eat with French fries and sausages. It's the source, which is known also as data, as a material. So it is very important in containing information about history. These sources are something that inform us about history at the most basic level. The sources, they tell us about the history at the most basic level. They tell us the easiest way we can catch up with. And these sources used as clues in order to study history. So we use these sources as clues when studying history. So history is literary and archaeological sources. These two are the two main sources. Literary sources include documents or artifacts created by a witness or participant in an event. I was just puzzled. Oh my gosh. Literary sources include documents or artifacts. That means in my first point, I told you there was a writing system, period. And before that, we did not write any stuff. So these literary sources are created after the writing system has begun. So literary sources are the documents our ancestors have written and kept for us to learn about them. And the next point is archaeological sources. They include buildings, houses, monuments, seals, pottery, stone walls, paintings. Actually, I said here in the point, writing and painting on stone walls. Paintings, they painted them on stone walls. That's true. But there are particular stones or walls that they have created themselves. For example, the Sigiriya Mount. Actually, you can't say the mount, it's a stone. People drew in it, they created it into a beautiful monument. So like that. And also jewelry is a very important archaeological source. Let's identify some literary sources. Mahavamsa, the Great Chronicle of Ceylon. This is the English translation of the Sinhala and Pali writing. The next one is Deepavamsa. It's also a translation. The next one is Story of Tutankhamun in Egypt. That's an Egyptian story. Next one is archaeological source. That means the Sphinx, you can see in the first picture, with the Pyramid of Giza. Then you can see the Parthenon in Greece. Then you can see the Ruan Valley Saya in Sri Lanka. And the Sigiriya in Sri Lanka, like I told you earlier, the Sigiriya is a beautiful rock inside. And outside, you can just see it as a normal, huge rock. But when you go inside, it's most magnificent. So that is the end of today's lesson. And guys, please subscribe my channel and comment on it. And if you want, you can share it among your friends, your family members, or anyone you like. And don't forget to ring the bell after you subscribe. So, thank you for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Bye!